Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game one. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Seattle Supersonics. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. The Jazz start out with the ball. Malone kicks to Stockton. No one near him. Kemp with the rebound.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Now here's Payton. Back to McKee. Just 5 to shoot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like the muscle McKee puts behind his play on both ends of the floor. He moves with authority and will get physical if he thinks it will make the difference.
First one falls for him. And McKee drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. At the top of their scouting report is Sean Kemp, the explosive power forward. Concerned with Kemp's ability to own the paint. During the morning shoot-around, the coach focused on boxing out. He feels like preventing Kemp from getting offensive boards is critical to their success. Back over to you, Kev.
Thank you, David. Back to Stockton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great job by Stockton to sell that fake. He's such a clever and fundamentally sound player.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one. And Stockton drops them both.
And Stockton is a prototypical point guard. An efficient scorer, terrific passer, and excellent defender.
Now here's Payton. Pass to McKee. The rebound by Benoit. And it's Utah's ball, and it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games. Alone with it, Kemp defending. From 7, Malone can't hit.
Defense pulled out all stops there, and they managed to contain a skilled inside score.
Back to McKee. Goes in for the dunk.
Derek McKee able to get to the rim in a hurry right there.
Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Stopped in the pass to Malone. And they pick up 2.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
For Seattle, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Payton against Stockton. It's Pierce on the wing. Payton outside. Over Stockton. Payton can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. They set the pick. Payton against Stockton. On the wing, Malone. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got his second basket.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other forwards, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates.
Now, here's Payton. Off target from the baseline. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Picks it out to Malone. Back to Stockton. It's stolen by McKee, and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Now, here's Malone. Still scoreless. Malone wide open. And again, it's Utah.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
Payton looking around. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. The shot by Pierce, no good. The Jazz with the lead. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Seattle grabs the miss. Now McKee. 6 points for him. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Eaton grabs the miss. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Malone.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Payton against Stockton. On the wing, Payton. Still yet to score. The layup off target. Jazz leading by 4. Malone with it. Now Payton defending. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Malone's got 8 points.
The moment Malone has the rock down low, he's looking to put 2 on the board.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible. Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
On the wing, Stockton. Covered by Payton. Kicks it out to Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
And whenever you leave someone open on Stockton's team, you're playing with fire.
Now, here's Payton. Pass to McKee. To the paint. Here's Benjamin. Rebound, Utah.
The defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Payton against Stockton. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Malone.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Outside, Malone. Carries it down low. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gate.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Look who it is there, man.
Here's Pierce. And here is McKee. He has 6. Benjamin the pass to McKee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Peyton. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Peyton against Stockton. Pass to Malone. Here's Benoit. Back to Malone. Shoots over Pierce. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And Seattle making a change here. Sonics trail by 8. Here's Barrow. Outside. Pierce. Pass to Johnson. Back to Pierce. Here's Barrow. And here's Kemp. He's covered by Malone. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Barrows.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
Jazz leading by 5. Malone outside. Shoots over Pierce. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got 6.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Johnson finds Pierce. To Johnson. Pierce peeling it out of him. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. Pass to Barrows. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Stockton. Off target at the rim. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. They trail by 7. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Johnson outside. Pass to Barrows. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Eaton. Stockton outside. Malone in the post. He's covered by Kemp. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
And Seattle making a change here. Sonics trail by 7. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Here's Barrows. Banked in off the glass. Barrows has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Stockton. And the Supersonics making a change here. And Stockton drops them both. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Barrows. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Malone against McMillan. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Johnson. Sonics trail by 5. Pass to McMillan. Here's Barrows. They set the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conlon. A rebound by the Jazz.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He is simply torching a defense that has no answers for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops from Malone. Here's Johnson. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Now here's Malone. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Malone looking around. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, I tell you what, Malone, an excellent pick and roll threat. And a knockdown shooter, too, which makes him hard to guard.
Here's McMillan. That misses off the backboard. Jazz leading by 10. Swiped away. Around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Barrow. He's defended by Stockton. Johnson. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Malone. And there's the drive.
Get out of his way. Malone is a freight train going to the rim.
Trail by 12. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Here's Barrow. He's covered by Stockton. Johnson, the pass to McMillan. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Benoit. Benoit's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McMillan against Stockton. Plenty of space. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Stockton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Supersonics making a change here. McKee the pass to Payton. And McKee kicks to Payton. Pocket 6. Pass to Cade. It's deflected.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot.
Here's Malone. The rebound by Cade. Next trail by 14. Pierce with it. Picked up by Stockton. They need this one. It's hauled in by Stockton.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off.
Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Supersonics have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Stockton knows how to put pressure on the defense to the point of getting them to foul him regularly.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Let's trail by 15. Peyton passes to Cage, and it's blocked.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Peyton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pierce.
Known as a strong defender, and for good reason. He is able to cover a lot of space with his pure girth and length. Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay. You're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Now, here's Stockton. He's got 7, and the shot goes in. Stockton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Pierce. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pierce has got his first 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Stockton outside. Malone outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Malone's got 19 points.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yes, that is something you got there,
Here's Pierce. Peyton outside. Pierce down low. Malone on him. Cage can't hit. Jazz leading by 15. On the wing, Malone. Defended by Pierce.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Peyton outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Benjamin, and that's good off the glass that time. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Here's Stockton. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Stockton will drive it, but he also can pull up, too. Very versatile when he's got the ball in his hand.
Peyton outside. Here's down low. Guarded by Malone. The shot by Pierce will not go. Jazz leading by 15. Stockton kicks to Malone. Back to Stockton. Malone in the corner. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Malone. Malone's got 8 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Peyton against Stockton. Back to Peyton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Benjamin, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Jazz have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Cage has got 4 rebounds in this game. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
To the middle. Here's Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get back. Here comes the Utah Jazz Jackson.
Comes check in for the Sox.
John Kemp.
On the wing, Payton. Pass to Pierce. To the inside. And Kemp with the slam!
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Payton finds Pierce. 17-foot shot on the way. Drained for 2 points. McKee's got 8 points.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Truly a terrific score. Jeff Malone just has a nose for tickling that twine.
And both free throws good for Malone. Payton with it. Here's Benjamin. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a slam right there.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Benoit. Malone in the corner. Over Pierce. Malone can't hit. Sonics trail by 15. Outside, Pierce. Payton outside. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. And it's Utah with the rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Stockton left side. Over Payton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 13 points in the game.
Such an efficient offensive player. Stockton's sense for when to shoot is second to none.
On the wing, Payton. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Benoit. Benoit's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good work there as it goes. Stockton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, Stockton hits the opening really quick, doesn't he?
He lobs it up.
What a setup. Great time.
I know, what a finish. Putting it down with authority. Woo!
That's just great teamwork. Plain and simple.
Here's Stockton. Sweet little floater. Stockton's got 17.
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
Outside, Pierce. Tries the spin move. Stockton against Payton. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Malone against Pierce. Malone right side. Stockton dishes to Malone. Can't cash in from the high post. Sonics trail by 19. Pass to McKee. Outside, Payton. Now here's McKee. 10 points for him. Not going to go that time. On the wing, Malone. Pierce covering. Pierce against Malone. From the top of the key. And Malone with the stuff.
Position for success there. Excellent focus working that backboard.
Boy, you said it. Able to grab it and send it right back in.
And not taking any chances. He finishes the play strong.
And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
Already has racked up a double-double through the first half. We call that a stat sheet stuffer.
And if he can carry that performance into the second half, he's going to have some monster numbers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Payton kicks to McKee. Outside, Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, a nice move by Ricky Pierce. Always working to perfect his game. This time he draws the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Pierce hits 2. Utah with the ball. Here's Corbin. Malone passes to Stockton. Here's Corbin, guarded by McKee. Shoots. No good that time. It's trail by 19. And now the Supersonics on the break. That's good from Kemp on the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming out of halftime, trying to build some momentum now. That's a nice play.
That's how you want to start the half. Getting aggressive with the take inside.
Here's Corbin. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Now McKee. 10 points for him. Eight feet away. And it's Malone with the rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Corbin, no good. Sonics trail by 17. And it's Pierce in the corner. All sorts of time. The second effort. Kemp with the bucket.
Showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
Malone outside. Pass to Corbin. It's stolen by McKee. Here's Pierce. It's rebounded by Stockton. Jazz leading by 15. Inside. Here's Corbin. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Payton. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 4th assist in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Malone looking around. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. Malone's got 14 points.
He's making it happen offensively, doing his part to craft this lead.
Payton dishes to McKee. Outside, Kemp. Here's down low. Working on Malone. It's good. Pierce has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The coaches love seeing shots from there. At the rim.
Stockton passes to Eaton. On the wing, Malone. Here's covering. And stolen by Peyton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to McKee. Back to Peyton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 6.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Jazz leading by 11. And here's Malone. He's got 14. And he can't bank that one in. Seattle with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to McKee. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. The 11-footer. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. With the drive.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
Pierce kicks to Peyton. Over Stockton. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Malone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is what Malone does, putting pressure on the D and drawing these calls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
How about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Kemp. Down low. Here's Benjamin. The rebound by the Jazz. Eaton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Malone with it. Guarded by Kemp. Pass to Eaton. Back to Malone. Six on the shot clock. Malone. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Malone's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Stopped in the pass to Corbin. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. 14 feet away. Rebounded by the Supersonics.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Wide open. McKee, no luck.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Here's Corbin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Corbin's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here are the Supersonics now. 19-point game. Pass to McKee. It's Pierce on the wing. And here's Kemp. Outside, Peyton. 5 to shoot. With the floater. Count it. Peyton's got 8 points. Here is Stockton. 17 points in the game. Malone outside. Shot clock at 6. Stockton outside. Pulls up. High post. And Corbin gets it to go. Corbin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so Peyton will bring it up to the Supersonics. Trailing by 19. A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pierce.
Number 8, Eddie Johnson.
Jazz on D. Outside, Payton. Pass to McKee. Johnson inside. Guarded by Malone. Shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Malone outside. On the wing, Stockton. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Malone kicks to Stockton. Back to Malone. And stolen by Payton. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. McKee with it. 10 points for him. To the inside. Here's Benjamin. It's tipped.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Next trail by 19. Outside, Payton. Pass to McKee. The screen from Kemp. Clock at 6. And McKee gets it to go. McKee's got 12 points in the game.
And right now, this game belongs to McKee. He's in a groove and riding this wave of momentum.
Malone gets the bucket.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. You can't afford to give him open looks.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Supersonics now. 19-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Barry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A different look for Seattle. King comes in for Kemp. And it's Pierce in for McMillan. Stockton finds Malone. Seattle grabs the miss. Page has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Barry. Here's in the high post. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stockton outside. Malone right side. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Sonics trail by 19. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Harris' shot is off. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the basket by Malone. Malone's got 10 points here in the second half.
Right now, Malone, he is having himself some kind of game, cooking with grease and gas.
Outside, Pierce. Over Malone. Pierce, good. Pierce has got 6 here in this quarter.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Malone passes to Malone. To the middle. And Malone with the stuff.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
Here's Barrows. He has 7. On on the wing, Johnston. They swipe it. Stockton dishes to Malone. Here's Corbin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Jazz as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wing, Stockton. Pass to Corbin. To the paint. Here's Heaton. A fadeaway. And Pierce pulls it down. Next trail by 21. Here's Barrows. Outside, Pierce. Teardrop shot. And it's Utah with the rebound. Here's Corbin. Kicks it out to Malone. Pass to Corbin. 11 feet away. He shoots again, and Malone puts it in. Malone's got 25 points in the game.
Great job going right back up with it by Malone. Easy second chance bucket.
Pierce in the high post. Here's Barrows. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eaton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Malone. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good work for me. Getting ideal positioning inside right there.
And Seattle shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Conlon. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
Stockton the pass to Malone. Back to Stockton. Back to Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such a deceptive player. Once Malone sells the shot fake, he goes right into the contact.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the inside. It's rebounded by Malone. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one, good.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Barrows. Outside, Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Benjamin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's a screen. Stockton down low. Here's Heaton. It's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 8th assist in the game.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Here's Barrows. He's defended by Stockton. And that one's good. Barrows.
That's the look you want.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Malone, a screen on Johnson. The putback. Malone, the pass to Corbin. Yep, it counts.
A big man with impressive passing skill. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
Here's Barrows. He's defended by Stockton. Outside, Pierce. Shoots over Malone. The shot by Pierce will not go. Jazz have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To the middle. And the jam by Karl Malone.
The flush. Malone is another level athlete.
The Supersonics have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Barrows' shot is off. And here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run right now. To the paint, here's Corbin, and the layup's good off the glass.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Barrows the pass to Johnson. Here's Barrows. 6 on the shot clock. Hits from the high post. Barrows has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
There's a good screen. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage lead.
Here's up top. Now Johnson. Wow. Pass break. Here we go. And Corbin gets it to go. Corbin's got 14 points here in the second half.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him right there. He was off to the races and wasn't going to be denied.
Yeah, they knew he was gone. He had them beat from the jump and just took it all the way.
Here's Barrows. He's defended by Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Malone.
Shooting for the Supersonics. Bill at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And the Jazz making a change here. Brown's checked in. Kemp's checked in for Seattle. McKee comes in for Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Utah with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Stockton passes to Corbin. Malone, a screen on McKee. Here's Corbin, and that one drops.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basket.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrows. Pass to Kemp. Stolen by Stockton. Now here's Brown. And here's Malone. And he gets the bucket. Malone's got 30 points.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Barrows. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Brown outside. Fade away. Corbin, no good. The Supersonics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Barrows. And another basket for Seattle. Here is Stockton. And Mike, his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Feeds away. Corbin, no good.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Brown trying to free himself up, and Corbin gets it to go. Corbin's got 18 points just in the second half. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to McKee. And here's Kemp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A thrilling big man to watch. Kemp's combination of boundless athleticism and unlimited energy is truly special.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Jazz. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Seattle. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Left side, Edwards. Poked away. Down low. Here's Corbin. Guarded by McKee. Corbin, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Supersonics shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Payton with the ball. Picked up by Stockton. Payton passes to Kemp. Out to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
Great work on the interior. Pounding the ball in close and going up with confidence.
Edwards looking it over. Over Kemp. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Edwards got his first 2 points of the night.
Just relentless. Not letting even the contest distract him.
Payton outside. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Corbin pulls it in. It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is. Oh, my goodness, punching it through with one hand. That was nasty.
And there was no denying him there.
When he rises up like that, just get out of the way.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series with a win for the Jazz.
This was a confident win, wasn't it? The outcome not in question down the stretch.
It wasn't especially close, and they created that separation with their execution and attention to detail.
Something your coach always stresses. And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Malone.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
McKee with it. There's the lob to the hoop. That's good from Kemp on the assist by McKee.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
Up top, Malone. Here's covering. Here's Corbin. Lock at 6. Stockton kicks to Brown. Rebound by the Sonics. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's McKee. It's Payton, high post. Stockton's on it. McKee dishes to Payton. Over Stockton. Kemp. It's good on the putback.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Stockton outside. Drops it in. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.